Yo, what it do, what it does, you know what it is. This is another episode of Tta'S show, but you know, this is different. This is the breakdown where we sit down with an artist, we talk about their project, we talk about them, and then we talk about their music, and we get into the song. You already know what the deal is. But today's kind of special. We have a special guest. Nèg ki pa parler anglais yo, mais c'est pas de présentation. He's got featuring with big names in the game. We're gonna get into all of that. But before we do that, Wisey, you wanna say something?
Yo, what up, man? You already know what time is it, man. Trash Talk Analysis, man. It's DJ YZ. That's how we do, man. Hey, we got a big name in the building tonight, man. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Ben, you got it, man.
Let's go. Who do we have?
Yo, it's your boy Smiles Official, So Official. Representing down South Cutler Ridge, Dade County.
That's what it is. Smiles in the building, dude.
Yo, 5 represent,
yo. Yo, that's crazy, man. You know, when I tried to tell you to come to the show, I didn't think you'd say yes to it. Honestly, like when I reach out, I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna say no. But when you said yes to it, I'm like, oh shit.
Listen,
all right, let's do it.
Listen, all press is good press.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that, man. But before we get into the show, we're gonna drop the intro and then we'll be right back. Let's get it.
Right, let's do it.
Yeah, skume ya. Trash talk, analysis. On fait gros débat, bout d'analysis. De potologie qui pas arrivis. Yo pour mon petit jeune, son canal musique. Yo chose soit dire là, à ma visite, y'a font travail qui j'y s'imprime tout. Soit Jim tomber sous des bombes. Face au comment c'est des donnes. Nigga believe no underground. Chaque punch on fait tirer pour des bombes. Yo sans filtre. Y'a fait match sans sifflet. Big respect for all of you, my niggas. Ma voix est sifflet. Ok. Punchline jouer deux mots. Et la wap de des sujets ça yo. Trash talk analyse, c'est ils font passer à suivre jouer ça yo. M'pas pas son jour, nigga, pour m'pas suivre émission ça. Faire découvrir ça ou pas connaître son cadre émission ça. Trash talk, analysis. Trash talk, analysis.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
You wanna go? Let's go.
That intro hard.
Yeah, I know. See, since you don't understand Creole, man, what do you think about that, bro?
I don't know, that shit sound hard. I don't know what they're saying, but
Shit.
I know, man.
Yo, but Caribbean Boulevard just dropped. Everybody knows that. Why Caribbean Boulevard?
that's the street I grew up on.
Oh, okay. So that's the street in.
Yeah, it's really called Caribbean Boulevard. It's 200th Street, 211th Street, in Cutler Ridge. You know, I represent Cutler Ridge. That's the hood I'm from. So
Okay. Got you. Yeah, man. Okay. So I mean,
I felt like with this being my biggest project, I needed to like stamp where I was from. And
okay. So it's kind of like the same thing J. Cole did with 21. What was it? 2017. What was
like
this?
That. I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But similar to that, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, I got you. But before we get into the album itself, let's get to know you a little bit. So the reason why I reached out to you is because I saw like to your profile, I saw the Haitian flag.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, he's one of us. Let me just reach out. So can you tell us a little bit? Because we just asked you. You just said you don't speak Creole.
I don't. So, there's an interesting story to that though.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
a little bit deep.
Let's go. Yeah.
So my dad is Jamaican. My mom is Haitian.
Damn. Okay. That's a hard combination, man.
Yeah. So my dad is born in like 1943. Got a strong Jamaican accent. Can't hide it. My mom was born in Port-au-Prince. Strong Haitian accent.
Right.
Can't hide it. So when my dad came over here, you know, he was supposed to have a better career, but you know, back then things were a little racist.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like they try to tell him to go back to school and do this, that, and the third, and it's like in reality, like an English education, you know, like Jamaicans are British educated.
Right.
Yeah.
So like a English education is actually better than American.
Yeah.
Education,
I mean, that's
really
true.
And truly, like a lot of kids over there are smarter. Like nowadays, a lot of kids come from Jamaica are skipping classes when they get over here.
Same thing from Haiti, though.
Same thing from Haiti. A lot of, you know, like they, but again, at this time, things were racist. So that's how they play with you. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, do I just take this career they're trying to give me that's a little bit less because I got mouths to feed? or do, you know. So my dad had this stigma against, you know, whatever. So when he didn't want us growing up with accents, whether it was patois or Creole, he wanted us to be American as can be. Like
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
He wanted us to just fit in the American education system and get the best education and go to the best schools and do the best. You know, like that's what he was working his ass off for.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really the story too. Why, you know, we never really learned it. Like, because I could go to Jamaica the same way and I don't speak no patois. Like, you know, a little bit, but you know, I'm not gonna embarrass myself trying.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, I mean, I was before I asked you that question before you even came here. I told him, well, he probably speak both Creole and patois.
Yeah,
that's
what I
gonna be
thought too.
interesting. Yeah.
But
But
my mom, you know, I put her on the phone. She speak fluent, but you know me, nah, I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
you ain't got it. All right. But was that? I mean, you mentioned like your dad.
But it's in my blood, you know. Boom.
Yeah, but you mentioned your dad. You said your dad wanted you guys to be like as American as possible, and is that the reason why you never learned, or it was never spoken at the house?
That's the reason. Like, I guess they didn't teach it to us. Like, he didn't want us to grow up with an accent. Basically, that's the story.
Okay.
That's the story he told me. You know, like he said, you know, he regrets it now because like moving forward in our generation now, where things are not racist. Like, I mean, it's still out there, but it's not what it used to be.
Before, yeah.
Now it's better for you to know those languages. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
about to say that.
the more languages you had, like, would have been the better job opportunities and the more barriers you could cross. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, to add to what you say, I think like that's the main reason that we want you on the show, because we feel like as Asians, like if you're doing your thing like on the American like market, like we want to make sure that we as Asian, we know what you're doing, and we put you like for all Asians to see what you're doing.
One of my good friends, they got a radio station in Haiti. I feel bad right now. I can't remember the station. But no, they have like a big radio station in Haiti.
Maybe Radio Caribe, something like that.
Tele Claire.
Okay.
Radio Tele Claire. Him and his family own it, and they've always, like, every time I drop a single, they play it.
They play it over there. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
But every time I'm telling him I'm gonna go, he's like, it's not a good time.
Yeah, but it's honestly, it's never.
I'm like, bro, it's never a good time.
But sometimes you just take the risk and go. But it's
but there's
never
one
really
city,
a good
man.
time.
It's safe down there. Like that's where I'm from. Like Ocap. Like if you go there, it's
He
cool,
always
but,
try to put that on the map.
Hey, I'm telling the truth, bro.
Right. When was the last time you've been there, though?
Hey, like 12 years ago.
See that shit I'm saying, bro? But yeah, man. So we wanted you here because we just started doing this thing as far as like we've been doing the show for about a year, but bringing artists to the platform and talk about their project, that's something we just started doing. So you basically our second episode of that type of show.
Right.
So we want to get into Caribbean Boulevard a little bit. We know that like we can't really play the songs because YouTube is gonna flag them, but we're probably gonna.
YouTube won't flag them.
You won't flag? Oh, good. Okay, then we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
Shit, we can vibe.
Oh,
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay, but
I ain't one of them. You know.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. So since you say YouTube won't flag it, we're gonna play some of the songs. But before we get into the songs, like I'm looking at the album, right? I see a bunch of big name featuring on there. Like like I have Rick Ross, I have Gucci Mane, I have Trina, I have Jadakiss. How do you pull those off?
I mean, I just been grinding for years, bro. Like, and if you look at the last tape, I think I had like Whoop, Lil Reese.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting bigger. Before that, I had Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about that one too.
In the past, I've also had features. You know, sorry if I'm forgetting anybody, but at the end of the day, it's just grinding and staying around people. And you know, there's some things that we wanted to put on there that didn't either get cleared or we just didn't get it in time. The project actually dropped late this year because I didn't know if some of those records were going to get cleared.
Right.
So, you know, we were having kind of problems with the distribution and getting the right paperwork sent over to them for them to clear those records. But usually I drop every August 11th, and that's because my birthday is August 11th, and it's the birthday of hip-hop.
Oh, shit.
So,
nice.
I drop every year, August 11th. I give my fans a project.
Right. So I'm glad you say that, though. So I was thinking about that. Like, do you sign with any label or something like that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I got a contract in my email right now, but it don't look
It doesn't look good.
Okay. All right. So you still doing your thing by yourself, so yeah.
You know, I say just go back to the drawing board. Keep working harder until they give you what you want.
Yeah, follow Master P, man.
Yeah.
But okay, so what is like a street enterprise though?
Streets Enterprise is my label. So me and my partner Trav, we got our own label. It's called Streets Enterprise.
Yeah. That's
okay.
And the reason we say that is because I'm more like the streets and he's more like the enterprise.
The enterprise.
So he's more like the corporate world, and then I'm like the streets. And you bring it together, you got Streets Enterprise.
Right. Got you. Cool. What about Deuce Mob?
That's something else.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Hey, yo, before
let's go.
That's the boys.
Okay. We're gonna leave it at that. Right?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Before we get the album though, so I saw something like some research we made like before you start rapping, like you was a DJ.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, man. How do you make the transition from a DJ to rapper and everything?
Yeah, I mean, this was high school, so I was kind of doing it all, but yeah, man, I used to DJ, throw parties. We started off with this DJ set was so bootleg.
Right.
I had a pocket knife. I actually got a picture of this on Facebook somewhere. I had a pocket knife for because the button was broken. The crossfader, it was broken in the middle, so I had to use a pocket knife to
get in there and then put it.
So everybody would ask us every time we were DJing a party, why is there a pocket knife sticking out the set? And it's like, because if you move it, it's gonna be hard to go catch that piece again.
Oh shit!
So that you could crossfade. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we started off with. That's crazy. But you know what? We used that little Starry set, and then we moved up to a nice Ion mixing board, and we got 2 Denon CDJ mixers, and next thing you knew, we had a whole setup. We put
man.
Up, you know what I'm saying?
Started small, and then you got to where you wanted to go.
And you know, it got to the point where it was like that old setup. We could still throw a little house party here, and then send that new party, throw a bigger party here, and then I'm hooking up a laptop now in the club. So you know, like it just was phases. We had a group called Market Boys because all of us were Caribbean. Like Eddie was Haitian. I was Jamaican and Haitian. Chung was like Jamaican and Chinese. Some of our boys were Hispanic, Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican.
You got a
all
whole cool with you, man.
Yeah, so we called ourselves the Market Boys. So, you know, that was the DJ.
That's what's up.
Crew back then.
We see that a lot. It's a little bit easier for you when you got like all these different like people with you that like when you make music, like feel like you can make music for everybody. It make a lot of sense for you too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's good to be cultured, bro. Like, like I played college ball in Massachusetts, and it was a culture shock. So you get to learn about a lot of people. Like, for instance, my roommate was from like part of like in between like DC and Maryland, called Walker Mill. Then, like, you know, a lot of my best friends that I connected with up there were either from DC or Maryland. So we a lot of the Florida boys got tight with the DMV.
Oh, okay.
DC, Maryland, Virginia. Like, we got tight with all of them because we were very similar, like, in the way that we, you know what I'm saying? Like, handled ourselves. And then, you know, like, a lot more of the, like, Boston, New York, you know, Connecticut dudes clicked up because they were more similar. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, man. But I read somewhere too. I don't know how much truth there's to it. I think that's a quote from you, where it says that like in the beginning you were really close with T-Pain. Yeah. Actually, I mean, bro, they made this real for me.
Okay.
Because like at an early age, I got to see that this could be real. Like I got to see it like firsthand. That's what I think. If it wasn't for them, like, you know, a lot of artists come and go. They quit when the going gets tough. It's like, for me, I seen how much this thing here can change your life. Right. I got to see it firsthand. I got to watch him sign artists. I got to watch him sign I got to watch this stuff happen, and I'm like this little kid in the background. You know what I'm saying? And it was just inspiring, you know? And then it's not like they like Nappy Boy, T-Pain, Tay Dizzum really was who I was the closest with, which was one of his artists. Young Cash, shout out to my boy Pip. They had a group called One Chance. All those dudes, I was around them, and they were like giving me game as I was getting started. So, you know, I think I dropped my first mixtape. They told me I had DJ Smokey Bear host it, right? Smokey Bear is also He
Right.
DJ for Billy Blue. He's
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Billy Blue.
DJ. Oh yeah, see, I missed Billy Blue when I was talking about the features earlier.
Right.
So he's Billy Blue's DJ, and also now he's DJing for what's his name? Kick.
Oh, Pusha T.
Not Pusha T. Come on, man.
The Malice.
I see. I already been drinking, but damn, what's this dude's name? Y'all gotta know what I'm talking about.
I see. I know what you're talking about. Chicago. That's the dude I like too. He made the song Superstar.
Yeah, there you go.
Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe Fiasco.
Damn, dog.
Yeah,
That
y'all
guy.
been dropping for a while, man. That's why I don't remember his name.
And listen, it's a long weekend, Labor Day weekend in Miami. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir. Yes, sir.
Our brains are a little foggy. I can't
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm
man.
blank right now. But yeah, so you know, Smokey is with Lupe now and all of that. But they had him host my first tape.
Okay.
So now the feedback they heard, they liked it, everybody. But then they're like, I was recording in my room and shit like that at the time. So now they're like, well,
Real shit.
this is good, but now you need to go get with the real people.
real artists,
so now
yeah.
they put me with my engineer. He used to go by Tta'S. Now it's mixed by Trip.
Okay.
So you can follow him on Instagram too. Y'all artists want to get your music right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he not Hollywood. He'll work with you. So I got with him, and then my music started climbing. And you know, like just little by little, they gave me all these little games. They put me down with promoters. They, you know, things that, you know, I mean, obviously it wasn't everything that I need. I had to get out on my own and also grind and get my own connects and figure out my own stuff. But, you know, I would say that. And then also when I was in high school, I used to street team for Slip and Slide.
Okay.
So
Is that where
passing out
the
flyers
relationship with Trina comes in to
No.
place?
Okay.
Okay.
She
So,
didn't, she
Oh,
didn't
gotcha.
know who I was back then. I was just passing out the flyers. And maybe,
Right.
Maybe go to the club and hold a section for her trick.
shit. Okay.
I had to tell her that story like 3 times. Like,
And she still doesn't remember that.
Remember, right?
it took time. But, you know, but that's how relationships are. You know, imagine like them people meeting 100 people every day. Like,
Right.
it's not
True.
going to stay. It has to resonate at some point. Like, you got to keep making your touches and build those relationships organically and you know, genuinely.
Yeah.
And, you know, but yeah, that's a lot of my experience too came from that, like street team. And when Ross had a new project, Lex, y'all know Lex Promo?
Yeah.
Work with MMG, he's also Zoe.
MMG,
So,
Okay.
you know, like, yeah.
Gotcha.
Lex, I was working with him, and you know, for a kid in high school back then, you know, things weren't expensive like now. So
Right.
for a kid in high school, you know, get $100 and go hit the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, $100 for a few hours, you're on the beach passing out flyers.
Yeah, that's good money.
That's what's
though,
up.
right
That's
there.
hustle.
And then I
though.
could,
Yeah.
I could put my crew on, so I bring like 3 of my guys, and all of us get paid $100 each, and we hit up the whole beach in a couple hours.
Right.
And come back, get a check. Or you know, so that also gave me some of the experience, like before getting around T-Pain and them. That gave me a lot of, like, I got to see kind of a lot of industry stuff through there too. You know?
Okay. Got you. So, I mean, we talk about Caribbean Boulevard a lot, but before we get into that, I think like the song with Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider that what actually, well, I mean, based on what I've read, you've had a lot of hits before that, but would you consider that your biggest one?
That's my biggest one, yeah.
Okay.
To date, yeah, that charted top 40 on urban radio,
Okay.
media base, and that got like the biggest accomplishment so far. But
Yeah,
song
as I'm
that-
speaking to you, it's at 4 million views on Spotify.
yeah, the song that really I think took me over the little hump, like to even be able to do things like that with Tory or to be recognized as
Right.
a real artist was, and I had been on radio before that with a couple songs, but there was a song called "I Got a Bag," and that was like my real first hit, like that really touched radio strong. And you know, I got calls from a couple labels, and you know, all of a sudden we were flying out to have these meetings with labels, and even though like you know the numbers weren't right, again that was like another thing that showed me that this is real. Again,
Gotcha,
so like
gotcha.
that's why I say it's like certain things that encourage you to keep on going. It's like as long as you feel like you're not taking a step backwards, like if it's like, damn, every year it's getting better and it's getting better.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, you're going to keep pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that though. Was the song that put you on the map, but you already answered our own question.
Damn, my bad. Yeah, because I know everybody. Like a lot of people just know me from the Tory. Oh, sorry, I got the song with Tory. Oh, the band's in the trap. Boom, boom, boom. But I'd be like, like before that, it was I got a bag. That put us in the room.
Right.
That gave us the conversation.
Like a feature with Tory Lanez, right? How does that like? I mean, we focus on rap Creole really, but to get a feature with Tory Lanez for people who don't know how you. I mean, I'm not just saying Tory Lanez. Any feature, like any of the big names you have on your album or previously worked with, how does that work? Is it just okay based on connection? I have a relationship with such and such who knows such and such.
All right, so for mine, it's pretty much something like that. It was like it's a connection. So what I would tell 90% of artists is don't chase features because in reality, you're gonna have to spend a bag. You're
exactly.
not gonna want to.
Yep.
Luckily, with that situation, I'm not gonna get into all the details of the business.
Right. Yeah.
Most of it was taken care of out of a relationship because you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
It was what it was. Like my boy was, doing business with them, and they were. It was, it was like a love thing. And,
Gotcha.
You got it.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Wise, do you have any other questions before we get into some songs?
No, you're good, man. Let's get into songs.
All right, before we get into that, one last question, right? I read this quote somewhere. It says that, let me try to read it for the people.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to say it right, but let's say. It says that Brooklyn fell in love with Biggie Smalls because he rap about average hustlers from Brooklyn. He wasn't saying he was a boss. He was spitting their story. That's like how I am in Miami. I spit real facts, and it's realistic. I'm selling authenticity.
Yeah. How
much truth there's to that? Before we get into the album, because there's a bunch of stories in the album I'm gonna get into.
Right.
Yeah, to me, it's all facts. Like, a lot of people just rapping like all this cap fiction shit, and it's like, to me, like if you go back and listen to every one of my albums, you hear progression because not only are you progressing with the music, you're also progressing in real life, right?
Yeah.
So it's like. I tell a lot of people this, right? I give you like this example for just a small example, like the cap shit, right? So you got a lot of people out here wearing fake ass chain, right? It looks silly. We know, everybody knows, but they're still gonna do it,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool, right? So me personally, I would wear what I could afford,
right?
That was real,
which makes sense. Yeah.
And then as you grow. Right? People like to see growth. So as you grow, the chains get bigger, the jewelry gets nicer, the clothes get better, the cars look nicer. And people get to follow the journey and actually see, this dude's really doing it.
Exactly.
I remember when he was like that, and now he's like this. Like a lot of people want to skip the best part of the story, and the best part of the story is the struggle.
Well, that's the thing, though. So as an artist, like you need your people to relate. I mean, to connect it to you and relate to you, though. If you show that.
So when I say Biggie Smalls, it's because like Biggie Smalls like wasn't like cap rap. Like he was talking like shit that was like every day. Like he was the corner boy in Brooklyn. He wasn't coming out like, I'm Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
He's like, I'm the
spitting
corner
real
boy.
facts.
Like,
okay.
Shit, I went broke to them. I'll rob you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was talking like some shit that like. The nigga next door in Brooklyn in the same project building could be like, I feel that shit.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I like to be the same way, keep it realistic to like
authenticity, man.
Like shit that niggas gonna listen to and be like, damn, I've been there. That situation is, he know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah, every time they heard you, they feel like they can relate, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I like that. But okay, so we're gonna get into the album, right? Is there like a story behind it? Like as far, I'm not talking about the name. I'm like putting the album together. How long did it take you, or how was the process of making this?
I was recording all year long, and then I want to say like really like wrapping it up and tightening everything up like in the last 2 months, like before August. That's where I really, really like, we picked out the records, said, all right, well, these are the records, all right, and then how do they sound right now? Do we need to work on it? Take this bar out, that was whack, tighten this up, real shit. And take that hook out, that hook's whack, we need a new hook, or take that verse out.
Right.
Like, and...
Yeah, I know how hard it is for you, man. If you're a DJ, man, that shit gonna take you, like, you're gonna go real hard on it, because you got that listening thing. You make sure, like, everything is,
And I bring in a couple people that I trust. That,
all right,
what I'm saying? And also be like, hey, because they're gonna tell me,
Right.
Okay. And Do you produce any other songs?
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't produce. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. I'll let you choose. Which one do you want us to go with?
I don't know. You take it away.
Let me see. Let's go with the way I get it. Let's go with that one.
All right.
All right, cool.
My neck look like a freight line. Y'all niggas play with work, but I'ma shake mine. Got a rollie cause I know this shit gon' take time. Don't miss a payment or you know you get a late fine. I be ballin' like a nigga hoop. My ops like Ben Simmons, they just can't shoot. Got a money tree, nigga, I just grew blues. Up at Saks, blew a dub on some new shoes. Half a ticket on my neck, so I don't need no camera tricks. $500,000 crib.
Bro, something came to my mind, man. Sorry, I break your mind. Listen, when you say like you like Ben Simmons, you can shoot though, right?
Yeah.
I was my son had my phone. Yesterday, and I was checking your page, and I don't know where he got it from, man. That freestyle you put with that Wade County jersey on you, right?
Yeah.
And I was listening to you be like my goon came on like they shoot like Duncan Robinson, right?
Yeah.
So that came to my mind. I'm like, Ben Simmons can shoot. So I see him, he was vibing. I'm like, oh damn, dog, maybe you like that shit, man.
Yeah.
But when I check your page again, I see you put it down. Something I can't find it no more, man. I was looking for it.
Nah, it should be there.
You should.
Yeah.
I was looking for it, I didn't find it. But you was vibing on it. I'm like, damn,
Miami
it's
on the
fine.
rocks?
Yeah. You know, I did Wade County though. I like Wade. So when I see that, I'm like, oh shit, you got Wade County, and then like vibing and everything. But my son was checking. I'm like, oh shit, you like it? So that means, you know.
I mean, to make this story interesting, you got to tell him how old your son is, though.
What you say?
How old is your son?
Oh, he's 5 years old.
Exactly.
Yeah, look, right here. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, about my there it is. Yeah, he's only I forgot to tell you, he's only 5 years old though. And I see you like this, like. All right, let's go.
Crackers all on my dick. Ain't nobody give me shit. I keep a fresh designer fit. I can't leave the streets alone cause I'm still trying to get rich. It's just the way that I get it. Just the way that I get it. I think what, you paused it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
all right,
put
go
it
ahead,
down,
go
I
ahead,
pause
go
it.
I put it there. All right.
100 stacks on the watch, 100 blocks on the dot. Ricky Ross, new whip, tennis shoes in the socks. I'm up in Secret City, yeah, that boy got the bling. You better hit the phone and bricks selling like ringtones. I'm stepping out fresh, I'm stepping out clean. My nigga Young Mob, dope boy in DPC. When I'm up in the D, we gon' start like a dog. My niggas drop out of school, but we subject to ball. Don't worry about the crackers, cause the crackers ain't sharp. I'm looking in the phantom, bitch, you know that I'm the mob. See the grill in the front, might get the feel in the front. Fuck how you feeling, Ricky Ross, I get $1 million a month. I'm so mob, I get it so mob. Pulling up to the trap, fresh off a blowjob. Yeah, $1,000 jeans, pussy nigga tell that. If you waiting on the sag, boy, just hit my cell back.
Half a ticket on my neck, so I don't need no camera tricks. $500,000 crib, but at the trap with all the bricks. 750 Beamer, got the choppers in the whip. Big bitches on my line, crackers all on my dick. Ain't nobody give me shit, I keep a fresh designer fit. I can't leave the streets alone, cause I'm still trying to get rich. It's just the way that I get it, just the way that I get it. I can never forget it, it's just the way that I get it. Bricks going wholesale, we don't even break them down. Bitch, they come from overseas, they don't even touch the ground. First one that Poppy called, every time he touching down. Yeah, weed smoke is hella loud, that gun smoke don't make it sound. Had to tax him on that last pack. Try to play like Josh Jacobs, only brought me half back. All these diamonds on me dancing, watch me hit the gritty. Plug like FPNL, we supply the city. Half a ticket on my neck, so I don't need no camera tricks. $500,000 crib, but at the trap with all the bricks. 750 Beamer, got the choppers in the whip. Big bitches on my line, crackers all on my dick. Ain't nobody give me shit, I keep a fresh designer fit. I can't leave the streets alone, cause I'm still trying to get rich. It's just the way that I get it, just the way that I get it. I can never forget it, it's just the way that I get it.
How you pull a feature with Wick West? It's okay. Oh, so for this song, did you guys do it in the studio together, or was it he just did the verse and sent it to you?
I can't even talk about it.
Hey,
Yo,
man.
straight up. Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yo.
No, Ross my dog though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you.
Yeah, I mean.
If y'all follow me, I know I'll be.
Right.
With Ross.
Exactly, but he's
like
one of those guys who always support the Haitian community in Miami. He always trying to put us on the map somehow.
He like a big bro out here, so he really do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't say Miami without saying Ross, without saying Trick Daddy, or without saying Uncle Luke. You know? Yeah, man. I saw this thing on the internet when you were the day before you dropped the album. When you say that because on the 50 years of hip hop. I saw first off, I saw Uncle Luke complaining that they didn't include any artists from Miami in that festivity, like 50 years of hip hop celebration. Any of them, really?
They did though.
To which one?
Trina and Trick performed at Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but I kind of like I don't remember exactly how I said
Trick
it, but
performed at the BET Awards one.
Oh yeah, that's true too. But which one? He complained about one of them, but I think
where they did mess up is they didn't include him, and that's where that might be coming from. Because,
okay, it's kind of personal though.
No, but I gotta defend Luke here because none of this shit would be possible without
him.
Like, that little sticker that says explicit language on your thing would not be. They was locking Luke and them up. They were harassing them.
Yeah.
Shutting down the concerts and all that shit.
He came up with all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they fought for it. They went through a lot for us to be able to say what we want on records right now. Went through a big lawsuit and won.
Right.
You know, they had to fight the courts and everything. So.
Exactly. But I think what I saw, what I was going to get to is the fact that I think when you were, the day before you dropped the album, to get to that, you mentioned that after you drop this, they will never say that Miami is not part of the South when it comes to rap. Is it what it was?
See, no, that's a whole nother thing within Miami itself. So
there
was a interview, and I don't know if you've seen it. I tagged DJ EFX from Drink Champs.
Okay.
EFN, sorry. I tagged EFN from Drink Champs, and there was an interview with Young Miami and City Girls.
Yeah, JT.
Yeah, where they said they were like, oh, that's not part of Miami or something like that.
Oh, shit.
And they talking about, like, our side of town. Like, you know?
Oh, shit.
They talking about, like, where me and there's other artists from my side of town. Like, they talking about where we from. So it's like, at the end of the day, to me, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it came out, like, I think, like a week or two or something before I had dropped. So I said, you know what? Boom, I dropped the cover. I said, look, you're going to wake them up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we're definitely part of Miami. It's the same everything, you know?
Got you.
When you get in trouble, you get picked up by the same green and white.
Right.
I feel you. Yeah, man. So another song on the album. We're going to jump on another one. Why is it you want me to let you pick this time?
You say you got to pick, though.
Nah, you go ahead. You the DJ. I'm going to just do what you want.
All right, let's go with the one with Gucci Mane then. Right. Ballin' Like a Dope Boy.
Ballin' Like a Dope Boy.
Let's get it.
Young niggas and G's. My enemies be on my dick, they look like groupies to me. My bad, that's your girlfriend, then why she leaving with me? We ain't dated but a week, but still she gave me a key. I see your homeboy picture, man, a grandmother 3. I told him count them bands up, I got it, sell me a key. And even though you see me MTV Jam of the week, I got the stupidest rich game a nigga ever to see. I got the kangaroo money, about to jump out my jeans. I count $100,000, I was just in my teens. NBA money, nigga, this just one of my rings. You say your nigga getting money, that ain't no money to me.
Ballin' like a dope boy, play just like an athlete. Ballin' like a dope boy, play all on the back street. Ballin' like a dope boy, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy, yeah, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy, play all on the back street. Ballin' like a dope boy, gang just like an athlete. Ballin' like a dope boy, yeah, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy, get in and relax.
All right, before I forget, was it a conscious decision to let Gucci do the intro verse? Or it's just, okay, I'll just go first?
It's just the way shit goes. I don't know.
I think
music.
Because the reason why I asked is because most of the time, like whenever you have like a big name feature on your song, they don't want to go first.
Right. That's how I've done it more times than not.
Yeah.
But I think though the idea is like if you featuring on the song though, you gotta come next though.
I don't think it's a requirement.
It's not
just people.
you just do it like that though.
You know what? You gotta mix it up because if you keep doing it the same way, which if you look at all my other features, it's done that way.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna start saying you're scared to go. Scared to go last because what? Nobody wants to listen to you then.
Oh, that makes perfect sense though. All right, let's continue.
If they do it for you, they should want to listen to. They need to hear your verse, right?
Right.
Exactly. Because, for example,
sometimes you go first, sometimes you go last. You gotta switch it up. You know?
Okay.
I feel you. All right, let's get it.
Ballin' like a dope boy, this a whole nother bracket. I gave him 2 for 32 on running, plays like a magic. Looking like a brand new mattress, cutting bricks out the plastic. Talking about what he gon' do, I told him catch me in traffic. Guess I'm the trending topic, got me all in they message. Just bought a watch and a pendant off of last week's shipments. Told my Oys that I'm good, bitch, I need a replenish. Packs coming with no entry, cause I'm standing on business. I'm running up a baddie nigga, running they mouth. I just really went and dropped that $500,000 on the house. Got a safe on the floor, choppers all on the couch. I was rich before rap, fuck you talking about? Ballin' like a dope boy, play just like an athlete. Ballin' like a dope boy, play all on the back street. Ballin' like a dope boy, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy, yeah, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy.
That shit hard, bro.
All on the back street. Ballin' like a dope boy, gang just like an athlete. Ballin' like a dope boy, yeah, I'm a dope boy. Ballin' like a dope boy, head in and relax me.
All right.
Let me say something real quick, man.
Go ahead.
The way we do our show, when we listen to music, the first thing we check is your chorus, man. If that shit hard, everybody can vibe with it. You got a song.
Yeah, that's catchy. Like if I can just go in this, like for example, I can listen to this and then I step outside. I'm balling like a dope. That sticks in your head, bro.
One time, balling like a dude, boy. That's it.
That's it. Yeah,
well,
man.
You know, we got all year to work the project, so you know, I ain't even really keep it G with you. I ain't really even got a foot on the pedal yet.
Shit.
Like, we about to drop the Trina video. It's done. Just ain't put it out yet.
Yeah, we gotta play that one too.
No, we're gonna talk about that though.
We'll drop the Trina video, and then it's gonna be, you know, progression.
Progression.
Like,
okay. I mean,
we're gonna push this one all year.
Got you.
I said that
because records on here.
Because I heard you say like when you're doing your music, like you dropping the chorus, you don't like it, take that off, put another one, check it one. Yeah, you gotta make sure you got it right before you put it out.
No, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, but you mentioned the Trina videos done.
Yeah.
And can we expect any of other videos? Like, for example, The Way I Get It, Ballin' Like a Dope Boy.
I mean, hopefully.
Or even Last Man Standing. That would be dope.
Leave that up to me. So I got my leave that up to me. I'm gonna try to get the best out of me.
I got you.
I like this one, man. Last Man Standing.
Even if we fall short on some of them, I know we're gonna get some of them. That's what I do know.
Nice.
Definitely gonna get some of them. So.
But let me ask you this though. So
yeah.
I know you talking about like the song that put you on the map and everything. So do you feel like having a featuring like with a big name artist put you on the map also, or you feel like your song kind of put you out? Like, cause more than likely some artists they feel like, yo, if I'm featuring with Quartz, that mean I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. I know a lot of artists got bigger features than me. Spent way more money. Spent way more money on promotion, jewelry, everything, whatever the fuck you could say, and they still don't make it. It's about, for one, it's about consistency.
Right.
If you want to do this shit, this is just also a message to all artists out there. If you want to do this shit, you got to take it serious.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a hobby. It's a job. Like if you say you want to blow it, you know. If you say you want to rap for fun, then go rap for fun.
Right.
Don't step in the realm. You know what I'm saying? Because people out here serious. I hate when a lot of artists are like, oh, well, I'm better than him. I rap better than him. Yeah, but, you know, like, that person over there is putting they all into it.
I feel
and that's why they're making it.
Right, you're working their ass off, yeah.
You know, you're only doing that 10% of the battle in the studio. So maybe you got better music, but you too scared to go take it out and show it to people and make it move and make it, a real business. So,
True.
You know, yeah, man.
It's all good. It's all good. But for example, okay, we got stories like for example, the number 9 on the album, mental health. Like we know as of right now, this is like a big thing. Like mental health is in like front page every time people talk about that. But when I listen to that song, you kind of do the inverse. You tell them like people are doing drug and then they blame it on mental health.
I flipped that because I feel like this generation got a lot of people that are making excuses. They're calling it mental health, and you don't have no mental health issue. You were not born with no mental health. Your mental health is self-inflicted because you decided to choose drugs over your family or choose drugs over your priorities. Like you made drugs your priority, and now you're screwed up in the brain, and now you don't want to do what's right to get on track. You know what I'm saying?
Excuses,
And I got family, I got friends, and then everybody does that are on the wrong track. So, I know people will feel offended, but it's like I'm not talking shit because anything I will tell you right here or said on that song is something I've told them to their face. So.
That's the reason why I mentioned authenticity in the beginning. I read that quote because
at the end of the day, it's like too many people are making the excuses of mental health to. It's turned into an excuse.
Yeah, right.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't want to grind for nothing. They don't want to work, and then just go blame it on mental health. Oh, I'm struggling. It's mental health. My brother, you're not handling your business.
We all struggle though.
That's not mental health. Yeah, that's not mental. Everybody struggles.
Yeah.
Oh, my girlfriend left me on mental health. No, that's not mental health. That's a part of life that you need to learn how to deal with.
Exactly.
You got bills to pay. Me too. That's not mental health.
It's not.
Straight
up, bro.
When I heard that, honestly, I'm like, I don't think that's what everybody else is saying. This is the inverse of what everybody else is saying. So I'm like, this is interesting.
Man, I feel like they're making people soft nowadays.
No, for real. Soft and sensitive.
It's like, I get it. Mental health. There is real mental health.
We're not denying that.
There's people that got problems. There's people that suffer from depression or whatever it may be. They got things that might have happened to them young, whatever. That's mental health.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm with you.
Not somebody that was perfectly fine, grew up the same as any one of us, had all the same opportunities, and you chose to fuck it up.
Right.
Yep.
And now you want to blame mental health. So people could feel sympathy for it.
True.
Yeah, man. I mean, we talk about it. We might as well just play it. Before we get to the track with Trina, let's play that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it. Volume, sir.
Shit that make you feel. Yeah. Smiles fish. Selfish. Niggas doing drugs and trying to blame it all on mental health. How you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself? You always look for sympathy. I ain't never asked for help. Even when I'm broken on my dick, I did it by myself. When I was hurting, I was trying to hit a lick of shit. When you was hurting, you was venting to the internet. Niggas doing drugs and trying to blame it all on mental health. How you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself? I'm outside, nigga. Call my plug, where the food at? Even on a bad day, I ain't left my hood yet. Trap phone bumping, that's gon' tell me where the jug at. No, we ain't frontin' COD and we need all that. Mama look inside my soul, she can tell that something up. Lawyers ain't cheap, so you know I gotta put something up. You was out here crying on the ground, probably buying grams. I was out here preaching to the block, beaking in the pot. Told y'all niggas stay up out my kitchen, cause the oven hot. I done made about $1 million on the oven top. I done ran the marathon and every Nike ever made. Had to tell my runners just do it, that's the Nike way. Old head stacking all these blues, look like Papa Smurf. They saying Drew got the block hot, like Jamaican jerk. I don't give a fuck as long as junkies know I got that work. Cut my homie off, he nodding off, he on the lean and perch. Niggas doing drugs and trying to blame it all on mental health. How you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself? You always look for sympathy. I ain't never asked for help.
Even when I'm broken on my dick, I did it by myself. When I was hurting, I was trying to hit the lick and shit. When you was hurting, you was venting to the internet. Niggas doing drugs.
Yo, you know what? I feel like if I was down for some shit, I'm like, shit, man, I gotta stand up, man.
Yo.
Well, how you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself? Niggas doing drugs and trying to blame it all on mental health. How you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself? You always look for sympathy. I ain't never asked for help. Even when I'm broken on my dick, I did it by myself. When I was hurting, I was trying to hit a lick and shit. When you was hurting, you was venting to the internet. Niggas doing drugs and trying to blame it all on mental health. How you say I disrespect you when you disrespect yourself?
Yo, hard, bro.
Shit hard, man. I'm telling you, bro. Shit.
Yo, okay, so like a subject like this, like I know we already talked about it. You already explained like why you made that record, but like the first time that idea comes to you, what was it? A situation, like specific situation that inspired it?
It's like multiple people in my life, honestly.
Okay.
Yes, to me, this is
There's multiple people in my life to me that feel sorry for themselves, and we constantly argue. I still love them. Don't change. It don't change the way I love them, but it's like maybe if I couldn't get through to you talking, maybe the song would get through to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See,
that makes perfect
You
sense.
should get my point. That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, I feel like you're tired of some shit. You feel like you gotta tell the people the truth, man. You gotta tell them exactly how it is, man.
Just sick of people feeling sorry for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody going through it. Like you gotta you pick yourself
Get
up.
your shit
man.
together.
Be a man. Like that's it. Like.
Dude, I mean, exactly. When I heard that, as I mentioned earlier, when I heard that one, I'm like, shit, this is different.
You gotta stand up, man. The problem's not gonna go away.
Yeah, stand up, man. I said it.
I
Stand
got
up,
you.
Bro. You got no choice, bro.
Yeah, all right. We'll get to the next track. I think we have a couple more minutes.
But my question to this one, before we get to that though. So tell us a little bit about like how everything happened for you to make that collaboration with Trina and everything.
Nothing, man. It was just like I say, that was like just building relationships, hanging out a lot with her and supporting her and her ventures and doing, you know what I'm saying? Like being around them. Major shout out to Rory. You know, he handles my management, and he, you know, he kind of built that relationship just organic from the bottom to the top, and you know, and now we're here.
By the time come, everything clicked though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got you. But quick question though, as far as this track, is it a mistake that it's called Trina? But because I see another version now called So Sexy.
It's called So Sexy. I don't distribution. I was working with a new distribution company. So
Okay.
I don't know. This might be one of the things we could cut out of there. But yeah, it's called So Sexy. It's called So Sexy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, because the single came out So Sexy, and then the album version, for some reason,
It's called Trina.
I don't know why they did that. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
And now they're telling me like I got to take the whole shit down, and I can't take it down now while it's getting hot. Like,
no, not anymore.
It's like a 21-day turnaround to do the takedown and then put it back up for them to correct the mistakes. So I'm like, bro, I don't. Really
People ain't gonna wait like 21 days.
21 days, niggas gonna be like, yo, it's missing, and then it loses the buzz.
Nah, I wouldn't take it down. People already know. I mean, the song, it's one of the song must stream on the album anyway. Yeah. So, I mean, what's the point of taking it down?
Yeah, I can't.
People still listen to it, so the title don't really make the song. They know if they want to see the one with...
It might cause a little confusion. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's go.
On the real nigga, fuck with you. I'm trying to show you that a nigga got love for you. Getting your feelings, you ain't gotta get emotional. You keep it real all the time, that's why I fuck with you. If you don't keep her in Chanel, then she ghosting you. I break bread with the fan, that's what I'm supposed to do. When that money don't stop. Then that pussy go pop. Girl, you bad. Where you going? Try and leave crib with your ass shown. You know I ain't going, but none of that. So take them panties off, bring your ass back. Cuban link, gold chain, got my neck wet. You was fucking with a lane, that ain't no sweat. Bro, niggas talking down, getting no checks. Blowing all this money, I ain't wearing broke yet. Posted on the block with a big cube. You would never understand why the thugs do it. Why the fuck she gotta ask when she won't use it? Let me see that shit pop to the thug music. On the real nigga, fuck with you. I'm tryna show you that a nigga got love for you. Getting your feelings, you ain't gotta get emotional. You keep it real all the time, that's why I fuck with you. If you don't keep her in Chanel, then she ghosting you.
cash, huh? You the man, you the Mac, huh? Where that, nigga shake, son. Vacays every weekend, steaks every evening. 200 feet on the water. Baddest bitch Chada, her me the Don Dada. And I say it with my chest, ain't near a bitch hotter, Good pussy self-made, that's uno. Loyal as fuck like no one that you know. Hold shit down for my nigga if I need to. And I never hesitate, tell a nigga I don't need you.
On the real nigga, fuck with you. I'm tryna show you that a nigga got love for you. Get in your feelings, you ain't gotta get.
What happened?
I said I'll send y'all the video because it'll probably be out by the time y'all upload this.
Oh yeah, just send it to us because I mean this is not gonna be up for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it'll probably be out before then. So
Yo, that's nice. That's nice. I like that.
I'll send y'all the Dropbox.
Nice. Perfect. Exclusive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Nice. Let's
get emotional. Keep it real all the time. That's why I fuck with you. If you don't keep her in Chanel, then she ghosting you. I break bread with the fan. That's what I'm supposed to do. When that money don't stop. Then that pussy go pop.
From the top. I have a question. I'll stop it where I have the question. Let's go.
Girl, you bad. Where you going? Trying to leave the crib with your ass showing.
Trying to lift the crib with your ass showing. And Ali?
No, I ain't going for none of that.
So, I ain't going for none of that.
You don't give a shit.
Take them panties off, bring your ass back.
Take them panties off and bring your ass back. So, you live in the crib with your ass showing.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to come back and take it off.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
Because these girls be dressing crazy.
Right.
So you can't leave the crib with that. But
Right.
you could come back and get...
Take it off. Come back and take it off.
You can come back and get flipped in that.
Right.
You go put something else on.
And go outside.
No, shit. Okay. When I heard that, I kind of laugh. I'm like,
hey, you know what?
Okay, it's too short. You take
he got his low blood on him, though. Hey,
you know how that goes.
Shit, bro.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, you ain't wearing that.
Yo, that was hard, though. That was hard. But I don't think. Oh, we have to play one more. We can't let you go without playing Last Man Standing.
One more thing, though. When you
go.
had that song in mind, so to me, this is how I feel. Like when I'm thinking about a song, I already picture the artist. I feel like they're gonna be on it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So
sometimes.
So you just call Trina, just get on it, and boom, it happened.
No, that was like
written for her.
That was
okay.
made for
her specifically. Okay.
Delivered to her from her, like, hey,
right.
Trina, you do you right.
You got
it.
Gotcha.
Sometimes you're in the studio creating with people.
Right.
And then sometimes, like, everybody think, oh, just because you got big artists, it's a hit. It's not. Like, that Trina song, to me, is the hardest. Like, it's the best record to me.
That's how I feel, yeah.
Like, that is going to be able to play everywhere. Like,
definitely.
I'm watching that song right now. It's in a club at the Wharf.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even like black people.
No, that song is hard. That song is hard. Like,
shout out to Sam Sneak. Yeah, but let me see. I'm gonna pick the next one. I'm picking my favorite.
You got there you go. That's
there
what
you
I'm
go.
looking for,
all right. We ask you to choose. You didn't want to choose.
My favorite.
All right, let's go.
Runaway, believing me ain't heavy on religion, but I know it's someone saving me.
This one is called Chose. Let's go.
Let's get it. Official. Hey, I'm spilling liquor in the ghost, but I still got my top down. Niggas hating on me cause they know that I'm hot now. Cause they know that I'm hot now. Know that I'm hot now. Niggas hating on me cause they know that I'm chose. Neck full of water and my wrists on froze. Better rallies on me so I pause for the pose. Yeah, I pause for the pose. Rap game easy. 05 Jeezy. Can't leave the streets alone, the game need me.
You remember 05 Jeezy? Yo, I was in Haiti in 05, so I don't know 05 Jeezy. But you were there.
Up a beat tryna feed all the projects. Invested in the streets tryna increase my profits. 750 Beamer looking fly in the cockpit. Still in the 3, little nigga need to stop it. Please don't hit my line if you niggas not shopping. Pussy ass nigga, you can miss me with that gossip. Line around the block trap, looking like a mosh pit. Getting all this money, nigga, we was on that hot shit. I'm for Dade County where they jukin' and boppin'. Keep it shicey mask, cause these niggas out here robbing. Shout out to my Haitians, niggas sock passe. Big sticks out and they kickin' like in.
You gotta get that in there real quick. Shout out to my Haitians, niggas sock passe. You gotta rewind that shit right back. Let's do it, let's go.
And boppin', keep it shicey mask, cause these niggas out here robbing. Shout out to my Haitians, niggas sock passe. Big sticks out and they kickin' like Mbappe. Shout out to my dread niggas, wagwan you in this motherfucking booth.
Hold on. What's something about like Mbappe, man? Make sense, bro. What the hell, bro?
Get out of here with that shit, bro. Like, stop it. Get out of here with that shit, bro.
Mbappe French, so what we talking about? If I talk about the Zos, I got.
Hey, try to make it a little
Exactly. Get out of here, that shit, bro.
In this motherfucking booth, I'm the blood clot truth. Motorcaded shooters in the sprinter fully bulletproof. Niggas always playing pussy, saying what they finna do. Just like flying pigs, nigga. We do not believe in you. Survive the first round, we gon' double back and finish you. Not a rap, nigga. Please don't say my name in interviews. Liking all my comments, nigga. I ain't with subliminals. Niggas wanna go to war, ain't fucking with the general. Nah, he ain't fucking with the general. Rap game easy, 05 Jeezy. Can't leave the streets alone, the gang need me. I was in the trap getting money with the criminals. Bought a new chain and I flooded it with minerals. I was dodging felonies, rapping to these melodies. Bitch, I came for nothing, so I hustle for my legacy. Y'all full of jealousy, don't respect you respectfully. Playing with that paper and I do your ass like Kennedy. I was in the kitchen whipping up, we call it chemistry. Bag it all up, take it to the streets like Sesame. We be on that mob shit like we come for Sicily. Nigga,
You heard that line, right? Damn. Playing with the paper, I do your ass like Kennedy. Yeah. You know that? You see the reference? Do you see the reference though?
Say that one more time.
Playing with the paper, I do your ass like Kennedy. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
So you remember what happened to Kennedy, right?
Oh, shit.
different breed, you never seen this petty. Been a liquor and a ghost, but I still got my top down. Niggas hating on me cause they know that I'm hot now. Cause they know that I'm hot now. Know that I'm hot now. Niggas hating on me cause they know that I'm chose. Neck full of water and my wrist on fire.
I know it's not like a hit record or nothing, but like I like that real old school hip hop shit. Like,
but I was about to say that though. When you say that's the one you like, your favorite song, I feel like the song that you like, that the one you put your souls on it. Yeah. Like you speak from the heart. You try to tell the people what you exactly feel. You know what? Yeah, exactly.
But that's not always gonna be the hit. You know, like
you don't have. Yeah, you don't have to.
Like to me, that like bar for bar is like the hardest song
right.
in the project. Bar for bar, like what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no regular just trap shit. It's
right,
like,
exactly.
I'm saying some shit on there. Like, if you break it down bar for bar and really listen, you be like, oh shit, like, okay, that was hard.
That's the shit. Like, that's the shit. Like you feel like you're driving, and you listen to that shit, man, for the whole trip, man. You got damn, dog.
But the thing is, like, usually we get people on the platform and we ask them, okay, this is your album. What's your favorite song? And it's like, man, it's like a father. You're asking me what's my favorite kid. Well, we didn't even have to ask you. You had no problem telling us, hey, this is my favorite shit on the album.
I know. It'd be like the opposite of what people think.
I know. Like, okay. So we had 58 minutes. I know show's only an hour. Do you wanna play with the one with Jadakiss real quick, because that's the OG. We can't pass on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that.
The funny thing about Jadakiss is that's where I got my ad lib, like my favorite, my famous little ad lib that I do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I got that from Jadakiss. You sound like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like when I first started rapping, kind of flipped that.
And you try to get something from it.
Thing.
Nice. Okay.
And that was the inspiration behind that.
Hey, I don't know if y'all remember, we got a freestyle too though.
Oh yeah. We can let you go without dropping some bars, cause like, you know how that goes.
You wanna go with the last song?
Let's check out the Last Man Standing, number 8 on the album. Yeah. Featuring Jadakiss. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name. A coward dies and dust, only the real gon' remain. Shit changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name. A coward dies and dust, only the real gon' remain.
3.5 years if they catch you with a gat. All that mean now is that niggas is shooting back. War or something I got the taste for. Out on bail, bigger gun than the one I got the case for. Never can tell what I might do. I ain't nothing like you. I put my Dutch out on your night boots. Pull my nuts out on your wife in the mic booth. Then situate with her at the end of the night too. Those were the happy days, these the real years. Niggas is brain dead with shit bags and wheelchairs. For the record, I don't give a fuck who your team is. And you don't want it with me, cause I'm an extremist.
Shit changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name. A coward dies and dust, only the real gon' remain. Shit changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name. A coward dies and dust, only the real gon' remain. Trapping on the block with the gang, used to sell it all. These young boys tripping, popping pills with that fentanyl. Molly taking over, it's like crack in the 80s, dog. I'd rather grab a block of shape 4 on a baby dog. Ain't no more ED, and ain't no more PvP. Everything back to normal, now everyone needing me. I ain't picking up, but my phone keep ringing. The rap game like a church, cause y'all keep on singing. Niggas say they solid, but
the rap game is like a church. Now y'all keep on singing. You heard that shit? Let's go.
paperwork read different. Y'all crashing out, I'ma just do the speed limit. My dog caught a flight in his bag.
I said, y'all crashing out, I'ma just do the speed limit.
Oh shit.
Damn, dog.
Pete in it and he ain't even pay for the ride. That's a free ticket. Shit changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name. A coward dies and dust, only the real gon' remain. Shit changing, it's never the same. 10 toes down, stay true to the game. Protect your reputation, stay true to your name.
All right, Last Man Standing featuring Tta'S. If you're still watching this, we invite you. We urge you to go stream Caribbean Boulevard. Just drop with Smiles Official. You see how we vibing with it.
Yes,
when you're doing it
sir.
on your own, you can take your time and listen to the album, listen to the lyrics. Because as we mentioned, yeah.
You know, I like a lot of albums nowadays that you listen to, like a lot of new artists. I'm not knocking nobody, but it sound like the same. Like you don't even know when you got the track 4. You like
Exactly.
You feel like you were listening to the same song.
Mm-hmm.
Like I grew up in a time where like niggas used to make a complete album. Like there was, you know, it started fast, and then you know you might have had a girl song, and then there was some lyrical songs, and then there was like some sad songs or whatever it was. But like the album took you through a journey or whatever. And whether that's like back then, whether it was R&B or hip hop, it was like the album had to have some kind of story to it and like take you through a journey, like
Diversity.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of albums now it's just the same shit. They beat it up for 12 or 13 or 15 songs straight. It's just the same tempo, same thing, delivery, same shit. So I say,
we talked about that earlier though.
Yeah, we did.
Try to make complete albums is what I try.
It's like when you play this, you don't have to skip it because it feels like, okay, from the top to the bottom, you're telling a story.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You can listen to every part.
Exactly.
All songs are different though, so you feel like you're changing the vibe every time you listen to a different song though.
And if y'all like this, y'all go backtrack because I know this got all the big names on it, but I still think my hardest project is all grams, no scams.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's to be personally though.
Right, and when you put your heart on it.
Everybody, you know, y'all take y'all time, y'all go back because I think, you know, every project.
Nice. We'll definitely do that. But I think we about to like finish this episode. But before we do that, we gotta settle that debate. I told him I was gonna do that, but he probably forgot. We gotta settle that debate real quick. Haitian food or Jamaican food?
Damn.
Because you're the perfect person to answer that question.
know, right?
Because you're right there in the middle.
In the middle, man. Hey, you gotta pick one, bro. Hey, they're gonna kill you for that, though.
Let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's the question I decline.
Oh, shit. All right. I guess we have no choice but to live with that.
Hey, one more. Before you get to the freestyle, though, I got one more question for you, though. Like, I heard you, I was checking your page and I saw you talking about, like, some business and shit. So how do you like decide like what kind of business you got to go in? Because I saw you talking about like the jet ski shit, right?
Okay.
So you feel like that was like a waste of time or your waste of money, anything like this? How do you feel like? How do you decide? Do you have like business partner you're working with? So how do you do that?
I got a business partner with the jet ski stuff.
Okay.
I got a tax office.
Okay, cool.
That's
like,
that's like really.
yeah,
like,
that's how you also make your money outside.
So I'm just an entrepreneur. I always been
Yes, sir.
hungry for.
That's how it is.
You know, give me opportunity, I'm gonna grab it and run.
There you go, bro. All right, man. Let's go. Let's get to it, man. The last thing to do, man. I don't know if you are ready for this one, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Get another cup.
Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the days, we used to practice freestyle. Like we used to be like on the block, chilling on the block. We used to rap with each other for hours, just playing beats and old Biggie and Tupac beats. And you were just rapping all day, but it ain't really like. And that actually might be a problem. Is like niggas lost the art form.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the timing, though, they want
to mentally sharp because it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I hear these like, you hear these. First of all, let's keep it G, right? So when you hear these battle rappers and shit like that, that shit's prepared.
Yeah,
right,
I know.
Right,
yeah,
right.
You hear a lot of niggas go into these ciphers and shit, whatever. Those shits are prepared,
yeah,
right?
we know that. Yeah.
But still, I want to say this is that like these dudes, these new rappers that I've seen on XXL, I'm not gonna say no names, but I see XXL, like it's like you had time to prepare for that.
Yeah,
true.
We know that.
And they still coming on there and
fuck it up.
So it's like, I don't know, that shit is it's wild to me, like how you could go on a radio station completely unprepared and you know what I'm saying? Like like hey,
that shit crazy, bro.
It is what it is.
But yeah, man, before we conclude, man, we just want to thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate
for coming through. You didn't have to.
Yeah. Hey, there's no time.
You decided to do it.
Yeah.
And as I'm speaking to you right now, it's 1:36 in the morning.
Yeah,
which means you didn't have to.
Man. That's dedication,
but
bro.
you did it. So that I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate
that.
Bro.
Not everyone would do it, but you didn't know us.
Yeah.
You just decided to just show up and do it with us. So
yes, sir.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah,
that means a lot to me.
Yeah, man. You know, I think that
are you back to cry right now?
I got a little fucked up. Hey, I think that like he feel the vibe too, because I listen to him talking like he knows that when something's real though. So when he do his music, like when he's talking, you can feel like he's telling the truth and telling you something that you really feel. When you talk to him, you probably check your page, you're like, yo, this nigga's real, man. Let me fuck with him like that, man. That's why I thought, though.
Is that what it was for real?
I don't know. I just know the vibe. Bro.
Yeah, the vibe. Okay.
Trust your instinct.
Got you. Yeah, man. Once again, thank you. And if you have like one last thing to say, maybe an advice to whoever's watching this, or one last thing before you leave the platform, what would it be?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Oh,
there
shit.
you go, bro. There you go.
Hello, wait. This from Trina. Let me quote Trina. Nobody's coming to save you.
Shit.
Stand up.
Yo, that's about it. Well,
man.
Thank you for watching. This is, as I said, Trash Talk Analysis. And this is like the second episode of The Breakdown. And we had none other than Smiles Official on the table.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Sir.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Yo.
We out. We out. Now drop it to Ivy. We done. Let's get it. Yo, that was fun, man.
Mr. Blue mixing now.
Trash talk analysis. 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 Magie. Trash talk analysis. 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 Rap me fè nan yo vin pou yo kleril. Tete sou li yo vin pou deteril. L'émission s'arrête, so merci bon Dieu. Depuis tant date ça qui koto te seril. Toi l'on de rap te yon sujet tabou. Toi ve média te mette dans la boue. Trash talk analyse, ça fait le pi propre. Mine oreilles vous et rap la boue. Sou DT c'est matériel te lus. Kon se trash talk ka bay bon analyse. Trash talk analyse la ton kon l'école. Diti log gen yo marché à valise. Vin découvrir quelques autres talents. Vin de des rap tout en parlant. Pour qui bien personne mal parlant. Et parti émission canon. Trash talk analysis. Trash talk analysis. Trash talk analysis. Yo, allez dire qu'on rap, nigga. Machi. Bracadabra.